What's up? It's episode 14? Episode 14 of Robinson Raw, where I get up close and personal with y'all. So we are on part 3 of my trequel. I don't know, it might be a fourquel. I don't know how you say it, but it's part 3 of my Tree of Life, where I share my belief system. Okay, so I believe in angels. I believe there's angels in the outfield. I believe that people are out there helping me through my journey. I believe that, I believe in spiritual guides. I believe that, I've gotten confirmation. I got a lot of stories, man. All right. Oh yeah, spiritual guides. That was the next thing. I believe in spiritual guides. I believe that they're guiding me through my life. I think, so one of them is, my mom's grandma. So her Nana, I believe it's my grandma. I believe it's Troy, Rebecca, my dad, Suzanne. Like, I believe that there's like all my angels in the outfield, and I know there's more, but those are the ones that I have gotten confirmation from or with or whatever. But I've gotten confirmation. The spiritual animals, I believe that, there are guides out there. Like my grandma, I believe that she's a butterfly. When I see a butterfly, I'm like, my grandma. The reason why I believe that she's a butterfly is because she said that that's what she wanted to be when she died. And it was so funny. My mom, she was like, Mom, you're too big to be a butterfly. And she's like, I don't care. I'm going to be a butterfly. So when I see butterflies, I automatically think of my grandma, and I know that she's with me everywhere I go. Oh my God, okay, so literally she's with me everywhere I go. I always see a butterfly. Everywhere I go. One time I was at Hawaii. I just got to Hawaii, Maui, and there was this huge, I'm not kidding, it was bigger than my head. It was such a big, beautiful butterfly, and it was at nighttime. It was crazy, and it was a big orange butterfly, and I was like, oh, my grandma! And it's me and my best friend, and we're walking with the guy that takes you to your room, the whatever he is, I don't know, whatever, concierge, I don't know, but he looked at me like, what? And my best friend was like, oh, that's just the butterfly. That's her grandma. And he's like, oh, okay, but I believe that, oh man, my dad. Okay, so let me tell you why I think my dad's the ladybug. Because right before everything went down with me beating up my cousin and everything, so this was the day that my dad died, but I didn't know he was dead. And it was so weird. So before everything went down, I was walking around this campground at Brandon Island, and I seen a ladybug on the ground. Don't know why, but I was like, I wonder who's gonna come back as a ladybug. And then I come home and my dad's gone, and it was crazy because I didn't tell anybody about the ladybug yet. And then my cousin Tracy was telling me that a ladybug flew on her. And then this was like a couple days later, as soon as I'm talking about the ladybug on Tracy and the ladybug that I seen at the camping ground, I'm talking about it with someone, and my little godson is outside with me, and a ladybug flew on his head. What are the chances? And I was like, oh my God! Like, I freaked out. It was like, my dad, it's a ladybug! Manly bug. Okay, manly bug. But then I'm telling my Nina all of this. I was like, oh my God, Nina. I was telling her about Tracy's. I was telling her about the campground. And then I'm telling her about my godson and a freaking ladybug. And I'm helping her put her sock on. And the freaking ladybug flew on her foot as I'm telling her the story about the ladybugs. Crazy. Okay, wait. And then when it was the night before my dad's funeral, and we were his like my uncle John, his youngest brother came out, and his kids, Reno and Johnny, and we were all laying there in the living room watching a movie, and we see something crawling on the TV, and this is a big 70-inch TV, so you could see this little bug crawling, and we turn on the light, and guess what it was? Or guess who it was? It was my dad. It was that ladybug. It was so crazy. Like, so there's a lot of times where a ladybug will appear, not appear, they'll just fly to me, you know, or like same with the butterfly. I think it's so awesome. So I really believe in that. I believe in the cup. I believe that you can pour from an empty cup. I believe that you have to have this cup running over. I believe that, you know, our soul is like a cup. You know, you can't pour from an empty cup, and you have to get filled. I believe, oh yeah, my song. Words are flowing out like in this rain into a paper cup. When I think of the cup, that's what I sing, is that song. It's Across the Universe with the Beatles. Love that song. Don't worry, I'm not going to quit my day job. I'm not going to, you know, become a singer. I'm not going to go on American Idol or anything. But I do believe in singing. I believe that singing is healing. I believe that you're letting your voice shine and, you know, sing like nobody's listening. I used to believe that I had a really terrible voice and I didn't want anybody to hear it, so I didn't sing. I would only sing if I was comfortable around you. Well, now I'm really trying not to care. It's not about what you think about my singing, it's about what I think about my singing. And if I'm thinking about my voice, then I'm not going to be able to release whatever I need to release. My mom, she sings to me all day ever since I was a little girl. This girl sings from morning until night. You know, I'm surprised she doesn't sing in her sleep, honestly. That's how we communicate. Me and her, we sing to each other all the time. So, and I only used to sing unless I was comfortable around you. Now I just want to sing. I don't really care. You know, like, who cares what we sound like, bro? Like, just sing your heart out. It's so like rejuvenating and like powerful. It's powerful. It really is. It's like worshiping, you know? So I believe in music. I believe music is healing. I believe that, you know, there's, like I said, my God is like my song, my favorite song. Ugh. I believe in worship. I believe, okay, so the song, so we listen to Caleb all day. Like, this never turns off in our house. Like, in the living room, it's on all day, all night. It's so amazing. It has really saved mine and my mom's life. It has really helped us in our spiritual walk. But I don't believe that we cannot listen to other songs. So what I do is I change the words, or I change who I sing it to. I change, you could turn any love song and put it, put your God's name or your higher power's name, whatever you want to call your God or higher power. So Simple Man by Leonard Skinner. Oh my God. That one is a good worship song for me. And I'm like this. When I sing that song or when I hear that song, I cry because I want to be a simple man. Simple woman. I do. I want to stop being so high-strung. Stop being like such, I don't want that perfectionist. I don't want that, that worry. God, I feel like I was always worried. I was a worrywart all the time. So yeah, I believe in that. I believe in angel cards. I think tarot cards are real too. I don't do those. I did them one time and it scared me. Because it was for real. Like, it said everything that I was going through and I was like, I don't want to do that no more. But if you believe in that, that's cool. Like, do you, boo-boo. Don't worry about anybody else. But the angel cards, okay, so Suzanne, she's the one that always did my angel cards. And it's the same thing, 3 cards, but it's, it was really awesome. And every single one of them that she did, it was like on point. And the last time we did it, it was like before she passed away. We did one last session and all 3 of my cards were right side up. And I was like, I never have to do it again because that was my healing. That's where... That was like my confirmation that I don't need to keep seeking these things to get my answers. I got my answers. They're right side up. It felt amazing. And I'm moving on from that. I believe in empaths. I believe that I am an empath. Okay. So this psychiatrist, one of them, he tried to diagnose me with borderline personality disorder. Now, I don't believe in that. I was like, no, you're tripping. What I believe is that I'm an empath, and Suzanne is the one who helped me, who showed me that I was an empath. Like this lady, she really freaking came out of nowhere. She was my earth angel, bro, and she's gonna be my angel in the outfield now, you know? Like, she helped me so much through my healing journey, and she texts me every single day for like, I don't even know how long, but it was a long time. But I believe that empaths, it's like you could feel people's energies, and I didn't understand that. Like, why do I feel people's energies? So as soon as I get around someone and I feel like the life has been sucked out of me, or like, okay, my friend, he has really, really high energy, and there are times where I'm like, he wants to like listen to rap or like upbeat music, and I'm like, bro, you got to turn that off. Like, you already got so much energy. Like, I can't handle your energy and that bouncing. Like, that's how I felt. Like, I felt like I was like jump around. Like, I've really felt like crazy inside my body, you know? So I believe in empaths. I believe that, you know, these energies. I believe in energy vampires. I believe that people suck the life right out of you. I believe that I believe in solitude, you know, like, not isolation, but solitude. Solitude is where you are just by yourself, but you're with your God, you're with your one, and you're healing. Isolation is backing away from the world. And I don't want to do that. I want to just be in solitude. And it was really amazing because I got to do that this weekend, and I got to heal, and it was awesome. I got to be by myself and feel good. I believe in signs. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Okay. So I believe that my God gives me 3 signs. I mean, he might give me more at a time, but if I don't get it by the 3rd sign, then it's over my head. But he will show me my signs, and it's so awesome. I believe in signs. I believe in optimism. I believe in spiritual gifts. I believe in, you know, the gift of speaking, the gift of tongues, the gift of hospitality, and I don't know all the gifts, but there's a lot. I believe the gift of seeing, you know. I believe in UFOs. What is it called? UFO. I don't know. I can't remember what UFO stands for, but I believe there's something out there in another dimension that, you know, shoot, it might be us. I don't know. I believe in deja vu. I believe that, I mean, I didn't have that vision, you know, last week for nothing. I believe that maybe I had to do this life a few times, you know. I don't think that's coincidence, you know. I believe in ghosts, and I believe in spirits. I believe that they're out there, you know. And whatever, okay. So each of us have baggage, you know, and it's up to us to get rid of our baggage. And so what I do before I walk into anybody's house, I try to remember to plead the blood of Jesus. Now, that may not work for you. Maybe you need to find a different saying, but that's all it is to me, is a saying. All I'm doing is, it's like my way of rebuking the devil or the demons before I walk into someone's house. And I do the same thing when I walk out. And I do this at my own house too. Or when people are here, I'm like, I plead the blood of Jesus. I rebuke, you know, I do all that because that's what helps me. I believe in God. I believe that there's a higher power out there. Who? I don't know. What? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But I believe there's a devil too. I believe there's some evilness out there. You know what live stands for backwards? It's evil. Huh. Did you know that? That's crazy. I couldn't believe believe that? I watched that on The Descendants, the Disney movie Descendants. That's crazy. So, live evil. That's mind-blowing. I believe in getting out of my own way. I be trying to get in my way all the time. It's like control issues, and I'm working on it. So I'm trying to get myself out of the way. This week was like, I was in the way. I was in my own way, trying to figure out if this was the right conversation to talk about. I don't want to step on anybody's toes or anything. So, but that's the thing, like, that's a people pleaser in me. That's the codependent in me. That's like me trying to solve everybody else's problems and make sure that I'm walking on everybody else's eggshells nicely. But bro, what about mine? That's where I lose me. That's where I lose my identity. So, my truth. I'm going to go with my truth. So I'm going to get out of my way and let my God take over. I believe in prayer. I believe that there is healing in prayer. Whoever you're praying to, just make sure that it's like good and uplifting. And if you're repeating the same prayer, then start thanking. Thank your God for already giving it to you, and thank your God for all the things that has already happened. You know, like, I believe in healing rooms. I go to this healing room on Thursday nights. It's really amazing. It's like, for me, it's like, okay, this is the best way that I can describe it. It's like mediums for God. So I believe that these people see, hear, or feel something from God. They put it on your paper, and they don't know what you're going through unless you put something on your paper. I don't put anything on my paper. They pray over my paper, and they tell me what God says, and it's always on point. Oh, it's freaking amazing. It's so awesome. So if you want to know more about that, please let me know. It's in Brentwood. It's amazing. Thursday nights. It's awesome. I believe in mediums. I believe that people out there, they know that, you know, and it really depends on, you know, if you want, depends on how you're looking at it. If it's gonna be negative, it's gonna be negative. If you're thinking positive, it's gonna be positive. You know, it's really how you look at it. It's really all about perspective. This life is all about perspective. You know, love too, but perspective, you know, and we all got different perspectives. It's like, you know how they say, like, opinions are like buttholes, everybody has one. That's the truth, bro. Like, everybody has one, and it's okay. Like, we just all gotta walk in our own truth and quit worrying about what everybody else is thinking and what everybody else is trying to make you feel and make you do, and just don't worry about everybody. Do you believe in magic? I believe in magic. Not like, you know, the card tricks. I mean, I know a few magic tricks, but I believe that this world can be magical. I believe that love is magical. Like, not just like loving one person, but just love in general. It's like, oh, and then the stars, that's magical, bro. That's majestical. Like, you look up at the stars and you're just like, wow, it's crazy. It's crazy. I believe in psychics. I believe in seers. I believe that I'm a seer. I believe that, I didn't know what that word was until like last month. Or no, in November. I didn't know what a seer was until someone told me, but I already knew. See, I call myself Little Dreamer. Well, I didn't name me that. My cousin did. But then I'm like, okay. So I would always have dreams, and then my dreams would come true. And it was really weird. I'm like, what's wrong with me? Why did I know that? And no, it doesn't necessarily mean that they all come true, and it doesn't necessarily mean that all happens in the dream, but I dreamt that my grandma was going to die, and I prayed for her to only live until Monday, and I got to see her Monday, and it was amazing, and she died the next day. I only prayed for Monday, because that's all I needed. And, I mean, had I known this was really, really going to come true, but see, when I have consecutive dreams, that's when it's going to happen. If it just keeps, it's like repeating, but it's not the same dream, but the person's in there or something, it happens. Same with my dad. I knew. Same with Troy. I knew. But I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know that there was a really thing. I didn't know that other people were like me until I met one. And she told me, you're a seer. And I was just like, whoa. She was like, can I ask you a question? I was like, yeah, sure. She's like, do you see things? And I'm looking at her like what? Like, I wanted her to tell me, you know? And I'm like what? And she's like, in the physical or spiritual realm. And I'm like good or bad? And she's like, anything. And I'm like, why? I was really skeptical because I've never got to talk about it. So she said that she was a seer, and it was just so awesome that I got to meet another seer and know that I'm okay. This is just my truth. And there are other people out there that have similar truths. And to be able to fellowship about it and to be able to talk about it, it was really uplifting and powerful. And I feel like I can finally be me and breathe, and so I see things. I don't know why. I just do. I hear things too. I don't know why. I just do. That was like the third eye. That's what I was telling you about. Like, I was hearing of all, like, it was so much. It was like chitter chatter. Chitter chatter, chitter chatter, chitter chatter. And I'm just like, I don't want to hear anybody anymore. So I had to close my third eye, and it's a lot. And there's some times where I start hearing, I'm not saying like psycho voices. I'm hearing like real people, like real dead people. Like, I see dead people, like that type of voice, like, oh no, it's making my cheeks hot right now talking about it. So when I do these videos, and it's like, before I was like really nervous and stuff, but now I'm starting to get in my truth and everything. But there are times when it's like a heavy conversation like this. This is when like the BGs start happening and the sweats, and like my cheeks get red or my ears get hot, and like I start shaking and stuff, and when this happens, I know that I'm supposed to be talking about it. That's my confirmation, even though it's like it seems to me like it'd be a negative physical reaction, but that just means I have to push through it and let my cheeks get hot and my ears get hot and all that. So I believe in the stars, the moon, the sun. I believe that there's healing energy in there. I do not like the sun. I do not like the light. I am a vampire. I really believe that I was a vampire in a previous life. I believe, just like Edward from Twilight. That's his name, right? Yeah, because the other one seemed Jacob. Okay, got it. But I prefer dark over light because the sun is just like all up in my eyes, and I like to see. And the sun be like trying to blind you. But I believe that the sun is such a beautiful thing. I love sunsets and sunrises and just that beautiful colors, and that's like the rainbow to me, But like lately, I've been trying to go outside and get my vitamin D and let the sun hit my face, even though I don't like it. I'm allowing my sun to re-energize me because I don't get very much. I do not like outdoors, so I don't really go outdoors a lot. So lately I've been trying to do that when it's sunny, and it feels really good. And I'm trying to change my perspective about the sun. It's healing. It's beautiful. Excuse me. It's just amazing. Okay. I already talked about spiritual warfare. Oh yeah. I believe in visuals, like letting things go. So you guys have already heard about that. I'm taking things down off my wall. I've kind of already done a little bit back here. So for me, I have to visually let things go. So what I do is I do Fire Fridays. I haven't done it in a while, or Forgiveness Fridays, Fire Fridays. I put things down on pieces of paper that people that I need to forgive, places that I need to forgive, or whatever. I put down people that just need to go. I put down whatever negative feeling that I'm feeling. I put it in a paper and I burn it. But for positive stuff, shh. For positive things, shh, stop. For positive, Fluffy. Okay. Shh. Okay, sorry. So So for positive things, I like to put them on balloons and let them go in the air. So for me, that's like putting out positivity in the universe. All the positive things, like what I want, what I desire, what my goals are, whatever positive things that I'm feeling, I put it on balloons and I release it. And it's so amazing. And you can watch it and you're like, oh my God, I wonder where it goes and everything, you know? So it's really amazing. Crumbling, shredding, all that negative, you know, there's so many different things to do it positive and do it negative, you know, like get rid of the negative things a different way, put the positive out in the universe. It's so amazing. All right. This is really long. Sorry. So there's going to be another part. Sorry guys, but I love you. Thank you for listening. I really hope that you feel my really high energy. Like it feels really good. It's a whole lot going up in here. But it feels really good. Thank you for letting me share. Thank you for watching, whatever. Thank you guys. I love you. All right, pray. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for allowing this healing journey to take place. And Lord, I just pray for everybody's healing journey. I pray that they can find a God of their understanding and that they can become their true selves, Lord, because it's amazing. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right. Love you guys. Peace out.